Okay, once again welcome to the second video of this series. So in the last video we have seen that how to create the HTML, very basic HTML pages. So now we are moving ahead with some description about the Java languages, because this video series is slightly influenced by the Java language. So because we are creating a web application, so definitely we need to focus more on the web side programming languages. So for creating a web applications, so we'll follow the concept of Java. So in the last video we used the Google Chrome to run my simple basic HTML. But other than Google, we have some more popular web browsers like Firefox of Internet Explorer of Microsoft, and we have one more popular web browser like the Safari of Apple Incorporations. So these web browser actually they are the software program, and they need to be installed on the client machine. So client here, the client, if I am accessing any web application, like if I am accessing facebook.com, so to display for the interface or to display any simple page like where I can write my username and the password, so to display the login page there should be some software who can display the content. So the software, so it's the web browsers are simply the softwares those can display your content, right? So these are the few popular web browsers, and during this video series I'll just only use the Google Chrome. Now next, moving ahead with the Java language description. So Java is a programming language in a platform. So actually it is a combination of programming language, and this is programming language is a very high level language, robust and object oriented, and actually it is considered as a secure programming language. So in 1995, around in 1995 it came into the market, into the public domain, and from this time up to the 2020 still it is the most popular, or on a top 5 popular languages still. And another keyword it is used once we define the Java language, that is a platform. So actually it is a kind of platform, so it is a platform independent language actually. So it's also provide a kind of platform that can run your any kind of application which actually we designed on the Java. So any operating system can run your application which is actually designed on the Java. So platform is any hardware or the software environment in which a program runs is a platform. So since Java has a runtime environment JRE and some API, application platform interfaces, and it is called a platform. So actually the Java language, it's a package that provides the concept of programming language. It means some libraries as well as the platform. So it's having a separate runtime environment that keeping the virtual machines. That's why it is secure. So we'll see in some frequent slides how the Java language is actually a secure one. So with the help of these Java languages, we 4 different kinds of application we can create, like the standalone applications, web applications, that is our center point. And during this video lectures we'll mostly focus on only the web application. So like the enterprise application and mobile applications. So let's start with the standalone application. So it actually these are the standalone desktop application, like your if you open the calculator, if you open the Paint, these are the standalone, and these only specifically designed for a single clients or the customers. So whenever you open your Paint, and similarly on the another desktop somebody is opening the same Paint program, so both are standalone. There is no relationship between both these processes of the Paints application, right? Second is the web application. So even with the help of the Java, we can create some web more uh, dynamic, more creative web application. So it's having a bundle of server-side programming languages like the servlets we have CGI, we have the JSP, Java Server Pages. Right, so and with the help of these server-side programming, we can create some dynamic web pages. So that is totally our focus for this video tutorial. Third is your enterprise application. If you ever visit the bank, so you can see they are with the most of the employees are working on some black screens of being so, but they're having some already installed softwares, and all over the world or all over the India, it's similar being having a different branches. They all the softwares, they all the employees are connected with the single entity of the single application. So it's me with the help of this enterprise application, we can create a distributed, we can create a single application that are distributed all over the country or all over the world. Right. Fourth is the mobile application. So mobile application which is created for mobile devices is called a mobile application. So here we should look at the good features of Java language. Like, let's start with the object oriented. So it is a complete object oriented programming language, say where it's having objects, classes, inheritance, polymorphism. You can refer some good blogs where you can learn more about the Java languages. Again, it's a very simple languages because it is fragmented in the object and classes. So if you want to change a particular line of codes, you can change it, so immediately it will be reflected on all the applications. Like, so it's a secured one, so it is a very popular and secure languages. So that's in the last 25 years of journey, it is in the top 5 category of the popular languages. The reason behind the security of the language is that it's run over their special kind of virtual machine or their operating system that is called the Java virtual machine, while the other languages or the the competitor languages like the C and C+, they directly runs over the operating system OS of our machine. So if there is any attack on the operating system, they immediately, or anyone can attack over the C and C+ languages, but while it's working on their special kind of virtual machine, that is a Java virtual machine. Fourth, it's a platform independent. That is the beauty of this language. The reason is, uh, if you write any Java based program on any operating system, like if I create one program and compile it on Windows, it can be run on either on your computer on which is running on the Linux based operating system also. Robust, it's a very popular, strongest language, portable. Once it is compiled, you can just throw your particle compile program to on any one machine, even on your smartphones, on your like fridge, ACs, but should be operated on the Java based languages platform. It is architectural neutral. The reason is there is no, once you compile your program, it can be run on the 32-bit of operating system or even on the 64-bit of operating system. No need to install the different kind of machines. Dynamic, it's a purely very dynamic language, interpreted one by one, lines by lines. It can be interpreted very highly. It's a very high performance of language, multi-threaded, so it's adopted the multi-threading concepts. So with the help of the multi-threading, so same code can be distributed, can be parallelly run at several of attempts, several of runs. You can run several of threads or the same process. It's a distributed languages. Now further, it is very important part to check every time whether the Java is perfectly set for your machine, whether the path is set. So this is very important part, and here we can if you are working on Java on any if the system is not public, if you're not private system, so most of the user, they gives you very less rights to changes in the C drive. So that time we just set the temporary path of the JDK. So I'm just showing you how you can set the temporary path, even how so every time once you start any kind of Java program or the project, or whether the web application based on Java project, so we will start with checking whether the Java is properly installed. So open the CMD and just check for the compiler. The compiler name for the Java is javac hyphen it the version. Check. You will get some like, oh, so javac 1.60 is setting in the path. So again, you can check the version of your Java. Yeah, it's a Java version 1.8, and you can see here that is a Java runtime environment as a 1.8. So it is required that having containing the Java virtual machine and all the related libraries. So in the next demo, I'm showing how you can set the temporary path. So there is a command for showing setting the temporary path. So set path. So you need to know where actually your the Java is installed. So you can see here, so I'm using the star semicolon. So semicolon is used to terminate the different paths. So whatever is already there in the variable path will be there, and just I'm pasting here the current path of my file. So I'm just showing you where actually the Java is installed in my machine. So in my machine, under the C directory, there is a folder program file. You can search for the Java. Yes, Java. So there's lots of versions: JDK 1.60, JDK 1.70, JDK 1.80. So you can work on the most current version in my machine is JDK 1.80. So let's set this bin. So go to the bin folder. Definitely there is the javac. Yeah, this we find the javac. So javac actually it is an executable file, and which is responsible for compiling a program. So just copy from here and just try to paste it. So I'm trying to paste it. Yes, just pressed. Now if I am try with this command, sorry, this is not exactly the command for showing the compiler javac C hyphen version. Now it is the latest one, that is 1.80.